Hi again. Now I'm going to try and comment on this thing, and I'm just leaving. That's all I wanted to do. Okay? So here's the thing. Negs has this thing with his wife. Or his ex-girl. Could I say ex-girl? I guess I could say ex-girl, I guess. I don't know.
Wow.
Thanks, Tammy. I'll let people come back in. I'm going to try and smoke my Willie shit. The best on the planet right there. And chill. No. I have no idea.
You can say whatever you want to do. You can only want to do whatever you want to do. You don't have to decide.
Shanny, what have I done to you?
You just called me a whore.
I called you a whore because you're acting so just insane right now.
Because I want you to be next to me and all you're doing is calling me names.
Everybody, I can't even speak with this fucking person. This is what I've been dealing with for
maybe you should stop calling me names.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't be upset if you didn't call me names.
Would you shut the fuck up, please?
Just kiss me and hug me and love me. That's all I ask for.
Yeah, I see it. I know.
You see what?
You're fucking right.
You see what? What are they saying? What are they trying to do?
This is abusive, Shanny.
Oh, you don't deserve this.
This is abusive.
How is this abusive?
She can't see it, guys. She can't see it. That's why she's mentally ill. She can't see that this is wrong.
God, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
Would you shut your fucking mouth and let me comment on this situation?
Wow, you can say whatever you want about me.
Ooh! This is the dog shit I've been putting up with for a month straight. It's madness.
All I wanted was to be loved.
Women abuse men all the time. That's true.
I am not abusing you. I'm loving you.
Fucking, you're loving me?
All I'm asking you is to respect me.
She's loving me. She's loving me. She's loving me the way her mother loved me.
What am I doing? I'm asking for respect, Jason. That's not abusive.
Okay, was there any respect for my stream?
I'm sorry.
Stop.
I'm sorry. Come here.
Okay, give me a hug.
I'm
I love
sorry.
you.
I don't want to fight you anymore.
I love you too, honey.
These people are awful. They keep starting fights between us by saying these things.
Sandy, they can't.
They're saying you're abusive to me, too.
I know that. I know.
They're driving us crazy and they're making us believe this about ourselves. And we're fighting each other because of them. We need to get them off our stream, all of them that's saying negative stuff about our marriage. We have to forsake all others for our marriage. Let's do it right now.
I do. You want to block everyone in there? Go ahead. Go ahead. Sit down at the toilet at my spot.
I don't want to fight anymore.
I don't either. I love you. And
I love you.
I love you and no one else.
I'm not manipulative to you or abusive.
No, you're not.
I just want to be heard and not be hurt anymore.
I know. Look, take over.
And they're causing you to hurt me.
Yeah, I know. And I don't want to hurt you. Take over. Do you want to take over the spot?
No.
Okay,
I want to go out of my life.
Now, can I please make my video?
Can you stop yelling?
Can I make my video?
Can you not yell?
Can I make my video?
Please don't yell my
Can I make my video? Shanny, please?
I will get rid of them for you.
All right, thank you. Just block a Zulu, everyone.
You're so evil.
You're modded, right?
I think so.
All right, yeah, just block a Zulu.
You're so evil doing this to us.
What got all over Bowser's face, man? The poor fucking guy. I love it.
You guys are so fucking evil.
Zachary gave this. Shanny, could you please shut up?
I'm sorry, I'm not lying.
Where are you?
I said hey.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
was so awful to me.
There you go. You're modded.
They're so awful to me.
Shanny, please stop it.
You won't get offline. You just want to make your video. I hate these people.
She won't stop. She will not stop.
It's not about having friends. You guys are trying to break us up like you did with fucking Chris. You're not friends. You'll throw them away like you did with Chris. You're evil pieces of shit humans. And you all deserve the lake of fire for what you've done to me in my marriage. Both of them. Get out of my life. Get out of my life. I have not isolated him at all. He can be friends with people all he wants, but you people are literally trying to get in between our marriage.
But that ain't, I'm telling you, that ain't gonna work, honey. Okay? We're, like I said before, folks, we're Jesus fucking Christ, I can't speak. We are F-list celebrities.
My God, everything in our marriage has to be scrutinized, and I have to be turned into this abusive woman.
Well, no,
I'm tired of it.
Can I speak on my own fucking stream?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just I'm panicking right now. I'm really bad. Oh, it is so evil. Oh.
God bless you, Krista. Thanks.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh my God. Like she's just got a flamethrower killing everyone.
They're trying to manipulate you into breaking up with me and having doubts about our relationship.
If you would let me fucking speak.
They did the same thing with Chris.
She won't.
And I'm afraid to lose you because you keep listening to these people.
She will not let me speak. Do you get this?
You listen to them and you don't listen to me. You listen to them and you don't listen to me. We have to come back together or our marriage will end.
No. See, if you asked me that, our marriage would never end.
But they're putting wedges in our marriage.
But it's not working.
And they're purposely disrespecting me. And you're not calling them out for disrespecting me like that. If they said something like that about you, you would expect me to say something back and stick up for you. And you know it. You want me to stick up for you.
No.
I love you.
I've never asked for that.
I have sticked up for you.
Yeah, I know you have, but I never asked you to. I've never asked anyone to be stood up for because I'm not worth. Hey! Let me speak! Do you know how frustrating it is, folks, to get 2 words into a sentence and then you're talked over?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Well, just stop doing it.
Can you just turn this off so I can cool?
And I couldn't even do my video, folks.
Oh, okay, I'll shut up. Do your video. Do what you need to do. I'm sorry. These people are hurting me so badly.
Then get off YouTube. Oh, my God. If they're hurting you so bad, get off YouTube, Shannon.
So why are you sticking up for them?
I'm not sticking up for them. I am not sticking up for them. I'm telling you, leave YouTube if it bothers you so bad.
It bothers me that you would.
Oh my God!
It bothers me that you don't.
I am David Attenborough. And this is Todd and Nature. Todd and Nature. Todd and Nature.
I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. 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 I sell barrel rolling.
Because I'm not gonna have the lexicon out there for my name, JWE Revelation News, of having a small fucking dick. I don't. I have a normal size Eastern European slack. I have slack. Shanny, do I hang a bit?
You hang a bit.
Do I flop?
You flop.
See, I got floppage, folks. Hot damn! Hot damn!
Jenny, you're not a Christian. You're a whore.
I have slack. Hot damn! Hot damn!
You can't even be honest with yourselves. That's sad.
Because I'm not gonna have the lexicon out there for my name, JWE Revelation News, of having a small fucking dick. Small fucking dick.
Jason.
Small fucking dick. Small fucking dick.
He's got bigger feet than you.
But yeah, you have to say that. Like,
I'm sorry.
yeah, just fucking leave it alone. I don't want people to know that.
Jason, chill out.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves. Go fuck yourselves.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Go fuck yourselves.
That's right.
I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling. 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 I sell barrel rolling, barrel rolling.
Your arguments are stupid.
You're a punk ass bitch.
If we are free, I can go out and kill that motherfucker that I don't like right now.
Your goddamn motherfucking toe!
Can you say it? Say it right now for me.
You're evil fucking woman!
So good night, everybody, and fuck off. Fuck off.
And 100%. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly. You actually seem more calm.
Yeah.
When he's gone. I am?
Yeah, I am calm. Yeah. No. Okay. So, what's going on, folks? So, I got some special stuff for you. If you locate the pinned comments in the live chat, there is a link to the tip thing, whatever, for people who want to send the super chats and all that fun shit. There have been some updated ones added to that. There's some clips that some of y'all have recently heard from Shanny. One of them may be about her IQ. Another may be a classic one that I meant to capture but did not, where Shanny's checking herself out. There's a few of them in there, but we're gonna do that link instead of the normal super chat thing because
We're oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Be jealous, punks. Oh yeah, he jealous, punks. If you are driving home, being in a YT chat is dangerous. Drag is fat. Chicken nuggies.
as I was explaining to people, to rather than use the super chat, use the other fucking link, because I'm going to get that money sooner, like this week. And Mrs. Drag and I went out for a delicious dinner at Cheddar's, the family restaurant. And she said she wanted to go back to Club Onyx this week. So guess what? We need some ones to throw at bitches. So there we go, folks. That's it. That's literally the reason why. But yeah. But in exchange for your money, you get some funny super chats. About Shani explaining different things about herself. So there you go. All right. Anyway. Thanks, JD, by the way, for helping me test it out. I figured out why the donation thing wasn't working. I actually had it fixed. Let's prefer that because YouTube takes up 30% and I gotta wait till the end of the month and fuck all that stupid shit. Anyway. All right. A lot has happened. Yes, 50,000 fucking people have told me that she's gone live, and then another 50,000 people told me that her and Jason are having another lover spat. Another 10,000 people told me some other shit that stuff about Shani going on. Trust me, I know. But nevertheless, Shani here is a different Shani. The Shani that you're seeing here, expressing thoughts and feelings and ideas and that you just need to absorb and accept, this Shani is a different one. So whatever this one says, this is the incorrect Shani. The new Shani that says something diametrically opposed to what she is saying now, that's the current Shani. And so eventually that Shani will, I guess, fall out of grace and get eaten by the Langoliers. I don't know. I'm not sure actually what happens to the old Shani that you're not supposed to listen to. But and the reason I say that is because one of the most recent clips, thank you, by the way, Sock account, for clipping this particular segment where Shani, very recent, I want to say yesterday, was explaining that essentially the reason why the Jews were killed, genocided, if you will, was because they followed each other into the gas chambers. I didn't make that up. That's not me being facetious or facetious, as D-Roy says. I'm actually not joking. Shani actually, and she went on a good 5-minute rant about that's essentially, so the parallel that she's trying to draw here, mind you.
Blacks are oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Hash chargeback. I do what I want. Drag going to the strip club. I do what I want.
You do everything except grow and eat vegetables. That's okay, Billy. That's all right. That's okay. Mandy will pay me later. Anyway, so the parallel that Shani is drawing here. Now, stay with. If you have not watched this clip, I'm not exactly sure. I know it's one of Shani's most recent videos, but the parallel that she's trying to draw here, mind you, because she has an intellect of presidents. She's trying to say that, okay, those of you who watch people like me reviewing her content where we're playing her and you get to listen to her say the words, the conclusions that you all derive from the things that she say are somehow akin to people following behind one another like lemmings. Because Shani and others are still under the misconception that,
like, at the time, before, Shani took it. She took my physical, actual cock in a pussy virginity, okay?
Not sure if you heard, but Shani went live and her and Reverend are having a lover spat. I'll send you an email just to be sure.
I appreciate that, buddy, from the outside chat. I'll see. Yeah, it does work. God, that was disgusting. I lost my whole train of thought just listening to that again, actually. Shit. What the fuck was I saying? Okay, so because it's the same song and dance. It's the same song and dance. Shani is upset that you all, as adults, draw conclusions about her as a person. It just so happens that I am one of the providers of said opinions too. My opinion just so happens to align with y'all's. That's crazy, right? What the fuck? Crazy shit that we can independently, even though y'all watch me, y'all watch it before I do. And she still hasn't got onto that. Like, just the vast majority of y'all have already watched her shit. And I don't give a fuck. I hardly ever watch her live because I'm busy doing other shit, like playing World of Warcraft or watching hentai or taking Mrs. Dragnauct to go get fries from McDonald's at midnight because she wants fries from McDonald's at midnight. Anyway, you get my point, right? Y'all already formed the fucking opinion.
Like, at the time, before, Shani took it. She took my physical, actual cock in a pussy virginity, okay?
For an engineer, Billy can't read, so I wonder if he can count. So, Billy, what do you really do for a living?
It's a good point. It's actually a very good point. So, y'all have already formed the opinions about Shani, about her character, everything, based on her content. Some of y'all come from Cecil McFly's compilation or documentary type thing, which is a compilation of Shani's content, right? There's minor commentary there, but if you look at it, if you actually compare, right, the ratio of commentary to video with someone like Cecil McFly and myself, I do far more fucking talking. I do a whole lot of commentary. I know a lot of the backstory. I was there for the vast majority of it. So there's going to be a change in that, right? I should say a difference in that. But Shani is still under the impression. She still carries this.
Like at the time, before, Shani took it. She took my physical, actual cock in a pussy virginity, okay?
I have ventured far, from the bed where once cooked, in the folds of the Shani and then to jail in creases of Jason Sack. Am here to tell you, they're still poor folks.
Thank you, that piece of corn. That's, if you don't get that reference, that's to the part of the Colorado story arc where Jason and Shani decided that putting a cooktop on their bed on top of a comforter is a great idea. You should definitely cook stir fry in your bed on top of a comforter that's flammable. And you can see there's a piece of corn, or pieces of corn strewn about. So yeah, Shani and Rev are still under this weird conspiracy about me. And I can't tell you exactly where it started or when it started, but it was within the G-Man sphere of idiots. G-Man, Veckel, and True Empiricism. Some of y'all have no idea who that is. But these guys came up with this idea that I literally mind control people. And a few of y'all have actually seen G-Man and others, like people like Veckel, admit that they actually believe this shit. And they believe some funky shit. Trust me, I've been talking to them for years. They actually unironically believe that I have mind control powers. Now, there's a reason why Veckel thinks that. He's stupid. G-Man probably doesn't know any better. He actually believes in other things that I'm not going to get into that. But so Shani and Rev have adopted this, right? They've just sort of retrofit this fucking belief into their sphere of F-list celebrity-dom. I don't know. And so when they're talking about this, when you guys hear them say, hey, if people are following behind such and such like lemmings or whatever, it's an extension of that belief, right? That's to help some of you newer folks understand what's actually happening. Shani and Rev are indirectly referencing a really ridiculous fucking belief that I can literally control y'all's minds. Yeah. Even though, again, y'all watch this shit before I do. So, alright. Just to kind of clear that up.
I don't feel like I'm constantly holding myself back. I don't feel like I'm on the threshold of being attacked or yelled at because I went too far with my opinion.
I could only imagine what that looks like. Now, mind you, Shani is talking about her interactions with Rev. And what she's describing is Rev's reaction to shit that she does. She instigates the problem. This is a tacit admission that Shani's instigating shit, that she's going too far. She's pushing boundaries, and we've not seen that at all, have we? With Shani pushing people's boundaries and invalidating them and gaslighting them and abusing them and neglecting her children. But this...
Oh my God, look at that. What the fuck? Are you serious? What?
Morning.
Good morning. What's going on? I just replied to your email, by the way. Shani is almost every scenario the instigator to a problem, and so she is going to try and portray these interactions as if she's a victim. Well, they just responded to something I did, terribly. I'm just expressing myself. You guys have listened to Shani expressing herself, right? You've heard some of the thoughts and ideas that she's expressed. And sometimes she expresses herself with her fists, too. So imagine that.
Like at the time, before, Shani took it. She took my physical, actual cock in a pussy virginity, okay?
Control me so I can read, please.
Billy's mind.
And you know, there's that part of me that's like, you're being fucking selfish, Shannon. You're being Ron in this. You're
being Ron in this, exactly. You could be Corbin too.
You're
Corvid, like the bird, like the bird. Because she eats like a bird. Did y'all like that? Did y'all like the wordplay there?
I hate that part. I'm not listening to that part though. I'm trying not to listen to that part. Like, you're being mean, you're being Ron, you're being unforgiven.
She tries not to listen to the only remaining human part of her. So, interesting.
Not even about forgiveness at this point, though. It's about, like, I need to put my safety first.
Oh, so, sorry, the minimum for that is $1.99. So, Drag's A1C level said, the only thing higher than me is Jello shots. That's good, though. That's good.
I feel like I'm gonna die if I stay with him. I'm just gonna continue to just be even more and more depressed if I stay with him, and I'm just...
When he doesn't have any money.
I'm gonna fade away. They will probably throw the books at him or give him probations in a halfway house and make him work to pay his court fees. Good.
Yeah, this didn't age well.
Good. Let them teach him what the fuck to do. Because I can't do it anymore. I hurt too much over this. It's too much of a risk.
Too much of a risk.
That's true, Katie.
You can't have him back. Too much of a risk.
I know, Spidey. I'll be safer. I'll feel safer.
Really? It's aged really well.
I'll feel safer. I don't want him to constantly hurt us.
Now, we know that he is admitted to, and that's still kind of sketchy, he's admitted to assaulting Zach. I'm not exactly sure how he's hurt Shanny or William. Something tells me he's not really done much with William. I think that's because he actually said William's a man in the house. It's Jason, my God. But a young teen is a man of the house. Why are you there? What good are you, really? Like, I know you're a failure of a man, right? But just maybe it's best that you fade away. But okay. You could be replaced with a rock. Yeah, rock would probably be more use than you.
I need to move on with my life. I've gone through so much with him. And usually it's because he acted like an ass.
Yeah, no, you've been through so much because you can't control yourself, actually. Froze says it's okay. I didn't want you to read super chat anyway. Oh, that was just for me? Okay, all right. Kara says most birds eat their body weight in food a day, so Shanny really does eat like a bird. Fair enough.
Like how many times do you have to act like an ass before you get it not to act like an ass? Yeah, Spidey, I know. I know.
Like at the time, before, Shanny took it. She took my physical, actual cock in a pussy virginity, okay?
I'll prove I can read. IWUZ walk an N2 dis stream suck on that bitches me can reads.
Good job, Billy. Good job. Next we'll read Cat in the Hat.
I know they need therapy. Ugh. I just want this to just all be over, and I'm where I need to go. And
with the zoo, like where do you SeaWorld? What do you mean be where you what?
I'm safe
in a area that's a conservation area or something, or what do you mean? Like as a safari? I don't. What do you mean by this?
Thank you, Amber. Thank you.
There's a lot of open grazing land here in Texas. Like, I'm not really sure what she means by this. I'm just stating facts, folks. I'm just stating facts, like Alex Jones.
I don't want to, I don't, like... Oh, how's everything, wise guy? It's going. I can't continue down this, like, road with Jason anymore. I think I'm calling quits.
Are you?
I think I'm finally calling quits with him.
Good on you, girl. Good on you. Do it for your kids.
At this point, it's just, it's too much. It's too much. He's put me through way too much. He's put those boys through way too much.
Like?
And I'm just done at this point. I'm just done. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of it. And I've been for quite a while. You know, it's like, I can't go online. I feel like I can't go online and tell people what's...
I can't go online. It feels like I can't go online.
I've been going through because I'm afraid that he'll hurt me some more.
She keeps saying he's gonna hurt me. He's hurt me. He's gonna hurt. Like, what do you actually mean by that? Because she keeps saying that Jason is or has hurt her in some capacity, but I still don't understand what the fuck she means by that. Is it still in members only mode? Is that? I notice people are signing up for the fucking shit. Is it? It's not supposed to be. I'll check that. Yeah, fuck. Okay. I'll check that in a second. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck she means by Jason hurting her. We know that Jason, he likes to yell. He does get a lot of yelling. Whole lot of yelling. But the only thing that I know, like, I'm pretty sure that he at some point, you know, has just put hands on her. But out of defense, I don't think that Jason has actually put hands on Shani outside of just kind of defending himself against her attacks, right? And that's just kind of he's a punk bitch. Like, that's like there's not a nice way for me to say that, to be honest with you. So outside of him sort of defending himself, I don't actually believe Jason is over here boxing her, especially since, well, she's been the aggressor. She's been the one to whoop his. It isn't fucking. There we go. All right, we'll change that. I did not mean to actually put it in members only mode this time. Okay, there we go. All right, so I don't agree with her. I don't believe, like, when she's and this is kind of a Shani tell, when she's very vague like that. Oh, he's hurt me. Well, what, bitch? What happened? What did he actually do to you? Did he return the physical abuse that you've given him? Okay, or did he instigate it? What actually happened? Huh? What actually happened? But it'll be 50,000 different things, and it'll change the next day, so it doesn't matter.
He'll do something cruel to me.
He'll do something cruel to me. He's hurt me. What? What specifically, Shani? Stop making up shit. What actually happened? Because anytime you have a fucking conspiracy that you're about me or somebody else, or you have another fucking scam that you're trying to pull on people, there's always specifics with those, right? Right? But here, when your intimate partner that you live with day in and day out, you can't be specific enough to tell people exactly what he's been doing to you to garner the pity that you want. That's weird. That's real fucking strange.
And I felt like so fucking isolated in the relationship.
You sit in a fucking room all day, in the corner on a soiled fucking mattress. What do you isolate? You isolate yourself. Like, there's nothing. Your body weight isolates you to one corner. Your laziness isolates you from the rest of the world. Like, how does he put a cage around you? Is that what happens? Are you are you in a human zoo? Like, what do you mean?
Like, I had no one to talk to, because if I did talk to someone, there'd be hell to pay.
There'd be hell. Okay. First and foremost, I don't believe that, because we've seen what happens when Jason talks to other people, especially a woman. I've seen that for years, and especially if the icon or the little avatar is exceptionally pretty. and, you know, an eighth of her size. Oh, she flips shit. Shani flips shit. So no, I think that it's the other way around. I think he gets a little upset with how fresh he likes to get with people, seeing as he can't do the same thing. Actually, a lot of us have seen that. So I think this is Shani projecting just a little bit.
There be hell to pay.
Hell. Again, what does that mean? What is the hell?
And I'm so done going through hell because of a man.
Very non-descriptive you are.
Yeah, I agree, Chaos Mom. I ain't gonna risk it. I ain't gonna risk it. I want my happiness and my son's happiness are number one at this point. Risk it. I want my happiness and my son's happiness are number one at this point.
Okay, only one thing about that comment was true. Only one aspect of that comment that she just made is actually true. And y'all can figure out which part.
Not his. All we did was cater to his happiness. Try to make him happy, and it never was good enough for him. It's
That's strange because that's the impression that I got about you. Jason, I think, is pretty easy to please. He's not a really complex person. There's not a whole lot of things that he wants, to be honest with you. I mean, look at you, really. I mean, that's the man has no actual goals and dreams and aspirations other than to be up under you, and that's it. Like it's actually quite pathetic when I think about it. So no, Shani, that's you. You're talking about yourself.
it really is narcissistic. He is narcissistic in a lot of ways, and
really,
I can't do it.
I think there's a lot wrong with Jason. Narcissism, I don't think, is on that list, but okay.
So, you know, I'm gonna be selfish for once in my life and do what's right by me and my kids. You know, he blew it. He blew it. And if I did
What the fuck? Are you serious? What?
She was super nice to me. Billy can read.
Oh, is that Caitlin from Exclusive? Oh, she was so nice to you. That's true.
If I did take him back, I'd be teaching him that it's okay for him to do that stuff to us.
Rick, say that one more time, Shani. One more again.
And if I did take him back, I'd be teaching him that it's okay for him to do that stuff to us.
One more time for the people in the back, Shani.
And if I did take him back, I'd be teaching him that it's okay for him to do that stuff to us.
Thank you for so all this, you know, people are just repeating shit and lemmings and falling behind one another. Well, this is weird. One of the things I've seen a lot of people say, Shani, right, is that you don't give a fuck about your kids and you care more about your personal needs, right, than that's what is on the top tier of importance. So you here are admitting that you're teaching Jason that he can do whatever the fuck he wants to your kids. So awesome. Good job, Shani. You have identified one of the criticisms about yourself. Great.
Blacks are oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Thank you, Carrie. And yes, that's one of the other ones. There's actually 3 more above this.
Yeah, my knees are doing a lot better, and yeah, I'm gonna start doing some low impact exercise like walking too. He is a grown man. He can figure himself out. You and the boys are more important than him. Yeah. At this point, yeah. You know, because I tried. Have I tried talking to any of my friends about this? Of course. Some people know that this has been going on for a long time. They won't talk to the public about it, but they know. They know. Like, there's only a couple people I felt comfortable enough to talk about
Carrie.
this stuff with. Because, you know, he's constantly over my shoulder looking over everything I do. He's a man baby. He's looking for a parent to take care of him, probably.
Well, that's actually, it's funny she mentions that. Jason was quite upfront about that. Very early on in their relationship, Jason, I mean, there was obviously, I mean, that's just for a lot of guys. Like, a lot of guys are looking for a wife that can double as their mother and then, you know, plaything. That's a known trope. But Jason absolutely 100% admitted that at one point. And Shani readily, I think that whole Big Mama persona, I want to say, was based off of that. Like, she fulfills that role of the nurturer and the mother and then his sex toy. But still, this was well known, and Shani was fully aware of that. So her playing coy now, well, you know, no.
I gotta take care of myself.
There we go. Now we're getting more honest. Thank you, Shani. I have to take care of myself. It's amazing. We went from I need to take care. It's about me and the kids, and we need to prioritize ourselves. To, well, I need to worry about myself. Yeah, no, there you go, Shani. Now you're being honest. Good job.
I gotta take care of my sons. I can't keep.
Oh, now she needs to take care of her sons.
Taking care of a grown man.
Well, I'm not sure how you actually took care of him. Outside of what little cleaning you did, and honestly, there's still videos of you making, you know, a 4 and 6 year old clean up everything while you sat on your ass and talked to Jason. And then Chris telling us you didn't clean up shit. I'm not really sure what you did other than what you're doing now. You sit in a fucking corner in your own filth and you consume. That's all that you do.
I can't. What does that teach my sons? That they need to, like, have someone that they're constantly going to be pining over? Like, fuck that.
I could do a whole video on what you teach your sons.
I can't teach my sons that. That's bullshit to teach them that shit.
You can teach them that abuse is normal.
It's bullshit to do any of that shit. So yeah, I'm single and I'm loving it. I'm single and I'm not going to mingle because I fucking don't want it. I don't want the tingle. I don't want the fingle. I don't want any of it.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
I just want to be left the fuck alone. I don't need penis. I don't want penis. I don't. Say it again. I'm single, I'm single, I'm single. I'm single. That's right. You don't want to single and mingle. No, I'm single. I'm single. That doesn't mean that I want men to go all over me either. I don't want it. I want to be single. I want to do things on my own. I don't want to worry if a man's going to cheat on me or yell at me or treat me like crap.
So this is still a concern. This is not unlike a lot of people. You know, they're worried about infidelity, but I don't think Jason really has it in him. If I'm going to be completely honest, I don't see Jason doing that. I see Jason running away and trying to exile himself so he can remove himself from her. Once he maybe eventually gets to the point and he realizes that there are other whales in the ocean that he can be up under, right? Preferably ones that wash their ass and have a job, right, and aren't abusive. Sure. Absolutely. But I don't really see him doing that. But Shani knows that she's a shit person. Shani may come off as being oblivious to who she is. Trust me, she knows. Shani is acutely aware that she is trapped in a fucking flesh prison that is her body, and that she is physically and mentally, and in some cases spiritually, disgusting. Absolutely. Shani is aware.
God, look at that. What the fuck? Are you serious? What?
Not true, she gave him wet brain and raped him. The tingling in your foot, Sean, is untreated diabetes.
I don't want to be treated like I'm some man's property anymore.
It's a lot of real estate.
I don't care what the fundamentalist Christians have to say. You need to stay with your husband.
Okay, so the property thing is radical evangelical view on a woman's role in a marriage. They're not actually married, so I'm not sure how that applies, but they're technically shacking up, as my folks would say. But this is something that is sort of a reference to how G-Man views women. And I'm pretty sure those of you who have encountered this creature, he doesn't have a very high opinion of women. Actually, I don't think he likes women very much, outside of just being able to breathe with them and fulfill a Christian obligation. But other than that, yeah, G-Man and Shani have been at odds for many years because of some of this like overtly misogynistic shit that he says, because he thinks that that's cool.
Yeah? Well, what happened to that one part where in the Bible it says, love your wife, to treat your wife like Jesus to the church? When did that change?
Well, you're not his wife, so...
When did Jesus ever put us under a freaking noose and under chains? I thought he was carrying all the burdens. Where are you men carrying burdens like Jesus did?
Okay, there's plenty of men doing that. Jason's not a man. Okay? Kelly Non-Furs, what's going on? There are plenty of men out there who are doing that. Mrs. Drag, a year from now, will be going back to school while I work full-time. She will be going back to school for LVN, I believe. So there's plenty of us that will sacrifice and will support our spouse and vice versa. But neither one of you really worked to do anything. Jason just gave you access to money that he didn't fucking earn. So even though it was his, and technically, yes, it is a bit of a sacrifice, but having worked and earned something and then sharing that with someone else is a bit different than just getting shit.
There's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
Rip my fucking thing off after being in you.
Yeah.
It's sterile and disgusting after being in you.
Wow.
Who the fuck would want to fuck me after that?
Wow.
It's true.
Wow.
That's
You got 2 kids, so clearly you needed it at some point. The audacity of this adipose abomination. Acting like she got a gripper like Lizzo. Captain Ahab is not her husband, so the policy is full void.
Oh, that's good. Okay, Sim Queen says, Shani, block me on Facebook. Want these screenshots? Dragnauct@gmail.com. Yes.
No, instead you burden women with your bullshit.
What?
Get you a bob, doesn't take back, always ready when you are, and all you have to do is charge the batteries.
That works for some women, not all women, but Shani's going to need the whole Robert. She don't need a bob, she needs a Robert.
Yeah. I'll get a rabbit. I love my rabbits.
Whoever started this conversation with her, you're Ron. You're Ron, okay? You're Ron. That's disgusting. I don't know how the fuck is she gonna reach it? How the fuck is she gonna get to it?
rabbits get the job.
And that whole fucking room smell. Actually, let me not say that because I know Rigzilla's gonna take it and then repeat it 50 times the wrong way. So y'all get the point.
Job done. At the end of the day, they get the job done.
If that were true, then why'd you get with Jason in the first place?
Plus, I have this guy too.
You have sex with the cat?
Don't I? Don't I, Gavin? See, he's my boyfriend. He's there for me.
So we went from no penis to spiky cat penis. Okay.
Even though he's licking his feet, he's still there for me. You know, thank you. Thank you for the blessings. Yeah. I'm ready.
And everybody, nobody, there's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
It was you, Kara? You about to get pushed down some stairs.
I'm ready for this change.
What? You're literally sitting in his former house that his mother owned before her passing, and then wearing jewelry from one of his family members and sleeping on a mattress that was previously owned by someone in his lineage. And what moving on are you doing, Shani? Everything around you is not yours. None of actually, I don't think shit in there is really yours. But okay, all right, you're moving on. All right.
I'm ready to do this. I really am ready to do this.
Do what?
Like, I've never been alone my whole life.
And that's not surprising. You've always been able to leech off of somebody else. So, okay.
I always, like, jumped from one relationship or another or went back to my parents' house. And I can't do that.
You can't live by yourself because you're not a functional adult, we know.
So I have to do everything myself.
Oh my god, could you all imagine doing everything by yourself? Could you imagine? Can y'all imagine? Oh my god. There y'all watch. 300 something y'all watching. Can y'all imagine doing shit by yourself? Holy fuck. Who the hell does that? Who? She has to get y'all imagine. Oh.
Time, before, Shani took it. She took my physical, actual cock in a pussy virginity, okay?
Once the diabetes takes her, my feast will be glorious.
Gavin Kit Kat, she'll be eating that carcass for fucking like years, man. That's better than a fucking whale fall in the ocean. But fuck me running. Shani, she's talking about normal adult shit like it's a fucking like climbing Mount Everest. If y'all don't understand the level of dysfunction with this fucking creature, that right there tells you a lot. The fact that she has to do something by herself is this tremendous fucking effort. Like, I know, like walking, right, or wiping your own ass. Doing it by herself is such a fucking crazy idea. But that's because she's codependent completely. There's different levels of codependency, right? Some people are just kind of emotionally codependent, right? They have that relation. I've come across a few people who have that relationship with their parents where they have to talk to them every day, and their parents have to talk to them so they can go to sleep. Yes, there's actually a specific person I'm thinking about that I've actually met where, and she was a young adult, like in her early 20s, and she could not go to sleep unless she and her mother spoke on the phone.
Rip my fucking thing off after being in you.
Yeah.
It's sterile and disgusting after being in you.
Wow.
Who the fuck would want to fuck me after that?
Wow.
It's true.
Wow.
Wow. The alabaster gecko ain't gone for a month, and the Blanco blubber beast is already jumping to zoophilia. This is why POC gets scared when animals like the faces of the parchment paper platoon.
Jesus. Well, that's quite the illustration there. All right. I lost my train of thought. But fuck. Okay, so this little moments like this that really inform you, right, as to how Shani thinks and how she views the world. Because mind you, Shani bullshits you 80 to 90% of the time. You can't really take much of what she says on board because she lies so much. It's just like Amber Heard. Like, they got same disorder. they will just lie, and it's untreated. Not just people, because there's plenty of people who have that same disorder, but they get treatment, right? They understand. Big difference. Shani will just blow smoke up your ass if it'll get her pity of fucking money. Jason's much of the same way. And he'll just bullshit you because he thinks he can get away with it. He thinks he's clever, right? But you see, he gets over. He's been arrested I don't know how many times, and shit actually happened to him. Nothing real, right? Yeah, he spent a few days in jail. Okay, great, but he's back to the same bullshit. So this is the mentality of somebody who should not have ever had kids. Flat out. There's the fact that she's brought children into the fucking world and pretty much crippled their chances of being functional adults. Like, that's the reality of it. It's hard to be functional when you have this as your standard, and then this keeps you isolated, right, from seeing any other form of what would be functional or somewhat functional adults. And then she brings the half man or the quarter man around, right, as their example of what? The same guy who's assaulted one of them. Great. Awesome.
You know, I can't rely on Jason. He won't do anything to help me.
Well, he did when he had money, didn't he? You could rely on him then.
You know, he's like, I'm gonna go on disability. That'll be enough money to take care of us. No, it's not.
Now, I want y'all to consider something. What she's saying is fucking stupid. I think someone actually that lives in PA told me that you're gonna get about $800 a month if you actually manage after several years of fighting get on disability. But like, yeah, it's not gonna be much. Who remembers when they first left Colorado and went to PA to the what do they call it? The Forever Home. Yeah, that's it.
Oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
She should try dating on the moon. She'll weigh less. That or she will actually get a real job, becoming Earth's largest natural satellite.
Jesus, you mean as shit today, but I'm fucking loving it. Thank you. The only thing I love more if you use the other link in the pin chat so I can take that and deposit to the strip club. Anyway, but fuck, that's mean as shit, but that's funny. That's no moon. I had to. Shani is correct that doing that, and when I say that, going on disability, you're not going to support a family of 4 with $800, especially in the Northeast, right? No, that's dumb. But what did Shani say when she first moved to this fucking place? When they first moved here, and then she was talking to Rev, even actually a little bit before then, even actually, now that I think about it, even before they moved, Shani's goal wasn't to work, it was to what? Get on disability. He is repeating her goal. But you notice now, what's the difference? It's now she should be able to sit on her fat ass and do nothing and collect disability, but he can't do that. That's the difference here. He's repeating exactly what she wants to do. The end goal is to do nothing, collect money, win. You know, pass go collect $200 essentially, right? Just for existing. But her big issue here is that he won't do what she won't do because she has consumed enough calories to immobilize herself effectively, right? That she should be able to sit down and do nothing and then complain all day while other people around her work. This is Shani's ideal scenario. Because Jason no longer has the money for her to do this effectively, right? He now needs to go out and actually get a job so she can continue to feed her fat ass and do nothing. Because if he has a limited income, she cannot complete her idealized fucking world where she can eat and live and play fucking Animal Crossing all goddamn day and be comfortable. Because there's a reason why everybody in that fucking house is underweight except her. There's a reason why. What little food they do get from G Idiot gets consumed by this fucking walrus. The kids, both teens who need nutrition badly during these developmental years, are underweight because this fucking cow consumes it all. But she cannot do it, again, effectively. She cannot eat as much as she wants to because Jason won't get off his ass and get a job. He wants to sit down and do the same shit that she's doing. Because why? You think about it. I understand why Jason would be apprehensive. I know all of us I've told him, go get your ass a job, you lazy bitch. I don't care about, oh, I'm disabled. Oh my God, I got a mental illness. Hi, cool. Person, mental illness, physical and mental disability here too. My new job starts in 15 days. My new full-time job with benefits starts in 15 days. I don't want to hear it. But I will take up for Jason on this one. I will actually be in his corner for this one. Why is it that Shani can sit on her fat ass and do nothing, but Jason can't? If that's the goal that she has stated for well over a year, and she's made it perfectly fucking clear that she won't work, and that she can't work, and that she got this mental illness, and she disabled. Well, fuck. Because she is eating all the fucking calories in the house, right? And Jason's emaciated. Is he not as worthy for disability? Is that how that works too? Are skinny people not eligible for disability? What is the logic here behind this, right? And that's something that any of you can ponder. But we all, at the end of the day, hey, only one person in that house can be the fucking pity party. Only one person can absorb all the sympathy, right? And that's Shani. All the attention, everything, all the calories, all the money, everything has to be centered around Shani. And that's fucked up. But the reason I don't feel sorry for Jason is that he knows this. He's fully aware. He is fully fucking aware of this. He sees the disparity there. He knows that's a double standard, but he chooses to participate in it. He makes an active decision to keep allowing this fucking wretch to starve her own children and him. He knows what's going on. He can stop it. But guess what? He's more important. What he finds more important is getting his dick wet in whatever the fuck this is. And it's disgusting. Because he's so obsessed. Like, look, bro, I love pussy too. Great. I'm getting some more fucking later this day, I guess. I don't know. Great. I love it just as much as the next man. But I'll be damned it's going to come at the detriment of kids. I'll be damned it's going to come at the detriment of myself. It ain't that important. It's not. But that's where his priorities are. Her priority, we already know. It ain't the kids.
You know, calling my son retarded all the time because he has autism.
But you allow it to happen.
Just openly putting him down for it.
That you allow it to happen.
Like something he can't frickin' help.
So as the mother of said child, you're supposed to...
And then after, acting like he actually cares.
Y'all hear that too? Y'all hear that? It's, oh, she sits by and allows it to happen. I mean, why would she care? She starves the kids. Both were underweight. So if she's starving the kids, and Jason is emotionally fucking damaging them, and now physically, then Shane, why are you complaining? You're abusing the kids, and he's abusing the kid. Y'all doing the same shit. Neglect is also abuse. Y'all are both abusing those kids, Shani, in my opinion. So what's your fucking problem? Is it the issue that you should only starve the kids and ignore them? Is that the problem, Shani? And that physical and emotional abuse, those are off limits? Help me understand, Shani, what's acceptable when it comes to child abuse. It's funny. I don't know what's funny about her explaining that Jason is calling her son retarded, and it doesn't. That's not cool, and putting him down. What's funny about that?
I'll try to find a way how to like get my own house and shit.
Hey, like getting off your ass and working. That's a great way. I mean, me and Mrs. Drag are talking about that actually recently, trying to move into the gentrified area. I know that's irony, right? But that we've been talking. You know how? Let me just explain, because I don't know. I've not watched this. Let me explain how me and Mrs. Drag are discussing it. Hey, we need to get to a certain income level in order to supply enough money to live a certain lifestyle that we want. Right? We got the VA home loan, so down payments and shit. We don't have to worry about that. But still, to a level, right, where my VA compensation, my disability, pays the mortgage, and then our actual income goes to bills and everything else. So we're actually have to sit down, calculate all that after she gets out of LVN school, goes to RN school. The timeline of income, and we have a whole Excel sheet. And we have an entire Excel sheet to sort of calculate all that stuff. Right? That's when we sit down and consider our combined income, and then what that's going to look like, combined with us having a teenage son who's going to eat us out of house and home, right? So, and another car. That's how we're discussing it. Now, I'm curious how it. I imagine most of y'all very, very similar, except for Billy. He just eats chicken nuggets and jacks off in the corner. I don't know, but I wonder how Shani is going to go about this. Somehow, I'm going to get a house. Okay, cool. How?
And I'll make sure to have a freaking pit bull.
And a pit bull, so she can starve it too.
At all times. Just have a pit bull.
Why not a womanly Rottweiler?
My pit bull will be my protector. No one's gonna fuck with someone with a pit bull.
Oh my god, look at that. What the fuck? Are you serious? What?
Shani the Hutt can talk to my boss Jabba. We have a job opening that's perfect for her. We will sink her in the ground, in the middle of the desert, and occasionally throw some Jedi and smugglers into her nasty gaping jaw.
I mean, look, there's a good place for smugglers to hide in there, right? When they're running spice, you need to get some Mandalorian wine off of a fucking Mandalore. You're gonna. What better place, right? What better place? What better place? 10 points in the chat if you get the Mandalorian wine reference. But this is a text message from Billy. You sit around doing nothing and collecting disability. Hashtag no jobby draggy. True.
Fuck him. Fuck him. That's where I am now. At now is just fuck him.
It's right. You are gonna fuck him. You are right.
Like, I'm done. I'm so done with this.
So done. She's too through.
Like, my son, like, this is another thing that bothers me with Jason. My son just came out of the closet.
Yes, because we need to talk about our son's sexuality. Yay!
That he's gay, right?
Now, here's the thing. I could see if she said, you know what, I spoke to my son about this, and there's something I wanted to discuss on YouTube about, how to deal with teens and coming to terms with their sexuality. He says it's fine. So, I want to talk to y'all about it. There's a constructive way to have the conversation where you respect, right, the young adult's privacy, and to also open a constructive conversation, because it is a very complex sort of scenario. I mean, it's complex for adults, and imagine someone who doesn't have a fully developed brain trying to understand sexuality. Cool. And there can be absolutely very, very informative discussions, especially people who have kids that are trans. Again, a whole nother layer of complexity that I can't even imagine. So there's a way to do it, but the Shani way I don't think is very effective.
And for some reason, since
today's word of the day is effective,
he said he was gay, Jason's been doing nothing but throwing around the F word constantly.
See, I'm not sure if I believe this. There was when Jason first got arrested, there was a part in her little rant where she tells a story about they were both watching a video and have black people in it. He just starts, going into racial slurs and shit, and I'm like, this seems contrived. It really seemed like she's just she's fabricating shit just out of thin air. And Jason usually doesn't turn to racial slurs unless he's really amped up and mad about something already. Like, it's, you think about all the videos that he's done about me, right? Where he's kind of annoyed, but there's only been one time that he's really just laid into it, right? And that was when I was taunting him with the cigarettes when he was jonesing. And so, mind you, that doesn't excuse it, but Jason isn't as liberal with racial slurs as other people are. So that was kind of sketchy. But again, this is Shanny, so let's hear it.
And I don't mean fuck, I mean the
F-God. You mean F-God. It's like maggot, but you replace the M with an F. And it's just, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Even though other people on YouTube can say other stuff and they don't get flagged, you know, I gotta say maggot. You know, I gotta say F-God. That's me. That's me making fun of you, emo, by the way.
Gay slur F word. Just constantly. And I was just like, why are you saying this? Constantly.
Why were you saying it to your brother when he came out?
Like, do you know how bad that's gonna affect him?
And everybody, nobody, there's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
If Shanny wants pity, I have a friend who can loan her one. She does good work on the face of a dog, on the face and legs. Don't ask me how I know. Hashtag I am not a chew toy. Oof, Rose. Yeah, you might. Oof. Yeah, that's, you got on the wrong end of that animal. Oof.
Like,
I mean, is it worse dealing with the pit bull or dealing with? Never mind.
I have a Doberman Rottweiler named Chaos. He's an amazing guard dog. Yeah. Dogs will.
I don't think I've ever seen a Doberman Rott mix. I don't.
Protect you, man. Yeah, they will. Totally. Like, I'm just. It's like he'll say anything to, like, be controversial and offensive.
Okay, yeah, that definitely sounds like Jason. That's he tries to do like the edgelord. It's not. Oh, there. Okay. Huh. That is interesting.
Like at the time, you know, before, you know, Shanny took it. She took my physical, actual cock in a pussy, virginity. Okay.
Boss Jabba has asked me to recall the job offer Shanny. Hut Inc. is an equal opportunity employer that prides itself on a diverse and progressive working environments. Jabba no wanawanga bigot pudu do jiba.
And everybody, nobody, there's no muscles in your groin, okay? Hopefully you're too tall for me to reach your groin.
Sim Queen says Shanny needs emotional support teeth, not pit, not a pit. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, I think I just looked at the Dober Rott mix, and I think I've actually seen one and didn't realize it. Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. Fuck, god damn it, it's fucking Star Wars references.
That was a hate crime. What he was doing, that is messed up. My oldest, William.
You know what is interesting? I wonder what D-Roy has to say about this. Like Shanny, you know, because D-Roy has stuck up for Shanny and some of the other idiots before, but you know, D-Roy is like just without. Okay, he's incredibly homophobic. I'll leave it at that. But I wonder what he has to say about this, because those of us who speak about our sexuality and stuff going on in our life, he has a whole lot to say. But I wonder what he has to say about this. D-Roy, why don't you do a video?
Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
There are Shanny size girls working at McDonald's and Arby's. One literally used a chair like her. Get a job, Shanny.
No shit, I've actually never seen that. That is shot, but you know what? Power to him. You got a job. Actually, no, that is actually there's a chick that was Shanny's size I worked with at Home Depot before I joined the army, and yeah, she would just they stopped her from using a chair because no one else could use a chair, and so she just kind of like leaned over the counter the entire time. She's dead now, by the way.
Oh fuck, that F slur will make me immediately flip my shit. Fuck him 1,000,000 times for that. Yeah, exactly.
And so as he's calling your son, you know, horrible slurs, what are you doing?
How does Jason feel? Why should I care about how Jason feels? I don't care how he feels. He probably feels sorry for himself.
That's actually pretty accurate.
Like, I'll be honest. He probably only caring about himself right now.
I think he's always cared about himself. I don't think that's ever changed. I don't think there's ever been a point where I was convinced that Jason was going to be the selfless person, that he was going to like man up and actually do anything. Does he try to portray that? Yes, absolutely. I'm the man. I'm the man of the house. You know. I want to be an Arthur Morgan individual. I want to take care of you, Shani. I want to be your husband. He says all that stupid shit, but he doesn't actually do anything. It's all talk. Every bit of it's talk. So, I can see why Shani would feel some type of way when he's just talking about doing stuff, but then saying, "Well, I'm just going to sit around and do nothing too and collect disability." Yeah, that you're talking out of both sides of your mouth. So, it's not good.
He don't care about me or the boys.
Well, he does care about you. I think that's a lie. But no, he's never cared about the boys.
Because if he actually did care about me or the boys, he wouldn't have done anything that he's done. And I had to be quiet for so long.
Why did you have to be quiet? Shani, you fucking beat him. Like, what do you mean? Come on, Shani. If we didn't already know that you had physically assaulted him more than once, then you might get some sympathy. But come on, there's a huge size disparity between you two. And there's a history of domestic violence.
Blacks are oppressed. Oh, we're so oppressed. Look at all the fucking money we got from the fucking welfare system to buy fucking lobster tails on your fucking EBT card.
Shani has been talking about the oldest a lot lately. I guess she's preparing for the dimensional merge.
No, I think she's planning to exploit him in the near future when he gets comfortable, more so comfortable coming on camera. That's what I think that's about.
A way out. I had to bide my time, and I finally have a time to freaking go. A time to fucking leave. A time to fucking, like, get myself put together. Without having someone just constantly obsess about me. I gotta do what's right for me and my sons.
Which is get a job.
Glad you are all away from the abuse. Me too. Me too. This house is happier. It's like lighter. Yeah, use this opportunity.
You hear that, Jason? The house is happier without you. Huh. Well, Jason, what? So, I'm curious, Jason, if you are concerned about the happiness of your family and your wife and all that, then why would you return if they're happier without you, Jason? Why would you go back?
Opportunity and run. Yeah, I will. Like, I'm done. Like, he can say what he will. Like, I'm done being hurt by someone. Like, it's just too much. It's like, I should, like, put a rule. Once you hurt me, you're done. You're done. You're out of my life. I should just have that as a permanent rule to protect myself. But I didn't. I felt like when I got in the relationship, I was weak and jumping from one relationship to another.
Probably not the best idea in the world.
So fucking dumb.
And in fact, there was a couple of women in the community who actually sort of approached her about that and said, maybe that's not the best idea for the kids, given how traumatic everything was. And this is before we actually started interacting with Betty and learned the full story. But of course, we have to go based on what Shani says, that the kids were in danger, she had to leave, yada, yada, yada. Jason's, paying for the hotel and all that kind of stuff. And then she decides to move in with Jason. They're like, whoa, Shady. What? You just got divorced. What's going on?
Never again. Never again.
Never.
So sick of men and the bullshit.
Me too.
I bet you could cut the tension with a knife when he's there. Yeah, exactly. I bet it's like living on eggshells. It is. It's exactly like that. Just
gassing her up.
Eggshells. You never know when he's gonna explode.
Gassing her up.
Actually that was actually one of the main reasons why I left my first husband. Is he would yell just for nothing out of the blue. And
so from what we understand, the first husband was actually like a crackhead, so
it's like, Jesus Christ. I don't know, Crafts. And at this point, I just don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore. I've been too fucking torn up by this guy. Pack his stuff up.
Does she have 2 different vapes?
Yeah. Just say, here, this is all your fucking shit. You can do what you want with it.
I cannot for the life of me. Like, Jason, at some point in your mad ramblings and the vlogs and this dumb shit that you say, I would really want to know what your thought process was over the course of the last few years. And Jason, I know you watch this shit. What in the fuck possessed you to make some of these decisions? This woman's sitting in what used to be your house talking about throwing your shit out. And now you're fucking destitute and getting arrested because of her. And your own stupidity, to be fair. But how in the hell did you fall this far? Like, what in your mind made you make these fucking decisions? I cannot for the life of me figure it the fuck out. Like, I get it, bro. You haven't had a lot of ass. Okay, cool. Like, a lot of people haven't. But my God, for this is worth it. You are so desperate and so fucking pathetic that you would stay in this abusive ass relationship. For what? Yeah, there's no other woman out there that, like, there are plenty. Like I said, there's plenty of whales in the ocean, bro, that will treat you way better than this. But you think so little of yourself that you would subject yourself to this. She's wearing your family's fucking jewelry, sitting in your family's old house, around y'all's furniture and shit, trying to kick you out. My God, have just a modicum of self-respect. Just some. But it's just, I can't. I want nothing to do with you, dude. Enjoy your life. Do your own thing. I'm done. Like. Speaking of which, she's right. I'm done. I'm done with this dumb shit. This is too much. It's depressing. So on that note, I'm out of here. I got shit to do. Maybe next time, folks. We'll see. Nate comes into town tomorrow, so channel members, be on the lookout for pictures and videos and fun stuff. See ya.
Dudes, how you doing? I sometimes have a problem with saying stuff before I think about it. I feel like fucking Ken, you know. He is the chain breaker. Well, he should be flat earth flattering you. Be it flat earthing you.
Ah!
Cat piss. Breaker. Ah! Cat piss. Breaker. Ah! Cat piss. Breaker. And fucking give me money. That's a fucking beautiful cocksucker song. It's beautiful. Oh. I
cat piss. Break up, break up, break up, and fucking give me money. Ah! Cat piss. Break up, break up, break up. The bra, and I smelt them. I did. And fucking give me money. That's a fucking beautiful cocksucker. Sorry, it's beautiful. Ah! Cat piss. Break up, break up, break up. Fucking give me money. Ah! Cat piss. Break up, break up, break up. And fucking give me money. The bra, and I smelt them. I did.
When you can wear one part of my bra as a hat.
Ah! Cat piss. Break up, break up, break up. And fucking give me money. Ah! Cat piss. Break up, break up, break up. Ah! Cat piss. Break up, break up, break up. And fucking give me money. Ah! Cat piss. Break up, break up, break up. And fucking give me money. Ah! Cat piss. Break up, break up, break up. And fucking give me money. I cat piss. Break up, break up, break up. And fucking give me money. The bra, and I smelt them. I did. And fucking give me money. That's a fucking beautiful cocksucker. Sorry, it's beautiful. Oh. Cat piss. Oh. That's a fucking beautiful cocksucker. Sorry, it's beautiful.